Hello there, Tony Baker from Six String Country, and today we get to look at Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd, and it was written by Ed King, Gary Rossington, and Ronnie Van Zant. For this tutorial, we're trying to get it as close as we can to that original recording. So we have three guitar parts. We'll have the acoustic guitar part and the electric one, or the rhythm electric, and those two do a lot of the same things. They double each other a lot, although the rhythm electric will have some riffs that we'll need to learn. And the electric guitar 2 part, or the main lead electric part, is just packed with riffs. You know, we've got two really iconic solos that we'll go over. And of course, at sixstringcountry.com, we'll give you the tabs, the jam along videos so you can slow them down, you can loop it, use our mixer player to isolate guitar parts if you need to, and have a lot of fun with all three of these guitar parts. All right, this is Tony from sixstringcountry.com, and this is a bonus tutorial. I'm just going to talk about some ways where we can put some of these parts we hear in the recording into more of a solo acoustic and vocal arrangement. All right, so this first thing I just played is the intro, and all this is tabbed out beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com, basically under the Electric 2 intro, the lead electric intro. But just real quick, we'll just go over it. The main riff that happens in the intro is all right. So we're on this D chord, open, 2, 3, down, down. Then we just go the B string to the G string, then a little upstroke on the D to transition. Then we get over to the C chord, and it's kind of a bouncy feel. So you go down, up, down, and then B string, and then the G string open, and then another upstroke on the G string, and then down, up, down on the 3rd fret, and then pull off to open, then back to the 3rd fret of low E, and then the same thing, B string to G string, then up. So we hit that G string one more time, then we go open, A string, 2, start on the G string, open, 2, open, 2, open, first, second fret of A, then second fret of G to open. Then you're back into it. So let's try out that first line one more time. Here it is, 2, 3, 4. The second line starts exactly the same way. In this tutorial, we're going to be going over the studio acoustic for Sweet Home Alabama. So how we hear the acoustic guitar played on that original recording. And in a separate tutorial, I'll do a bonus tutorial where I talk about a different way we can play the song if we're looking for more of a solo acoustic and vocal arrangement. All right, so we come in with this intro and verse riff that looks like this. 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, we're doubling the rhythm electric guitar here with this same part. And so we're starting with an open E string and going to the 3rd fret of B and then back. And it comes in on the and of 1, not on the downbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Then we go back. Then we go up to the 3rd fret of high E, and then slide up 3, 5, and then 3 of high E, and then back down. 1 and 1 and. In this tutorial, we'll be going over the solo 1 for the electric 2 part, or the lead electric part. And it looks like this. I'll demonstrate it, then we'll go over it note by note. All right, here's how it looks. 2, 3, 4. Then you take your whammy bar and you give it a little whammy. I'm not going to do that in the tutorial because this just started giving me a problem where if I use the whammy at all, it knocks everything out of tune. So I got to go get that fixed. Okay, but that's where you'd throw a little whammy bar on there. So we're starting up here in really this position 5 major pentatonic box shape for the key of G. And we're doing a big bend on this 15th fret of the high E string. Back down to 15, and then we do 14, and then over to the B string on 15. Okay, then we have this riff. So we go 15 on B, 14 of G, 13, then back to the G string, 15. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the long solo. The second solo in Sweet Home Alabama, and it's got a lot of really cool riffs for us to get our fingers on. You can watch the whole thing in the demonstration of the lead only or the full jam along video. I'm going to play section by section. I'll demonstrate a nice long section here, nice and slow. Then we'll learn it note for note, and then we'll go to the next section. Okay, so here's the first section we're going to learn from the top of the solo. 2, 3, 4. Whammy, then we go. All right, let's learn just that much. We're starting in open position, open D string to 2, open G, back to D string, open, and then go on the 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you slowly start bending that 2nd fret up, right? And as you do it, you want to do these little thumb pinches if you can. It doesn't have to be that drastic, but all I'm doing there is I'm kind of leaning in with my pick to where it's just hitting, the string hits my pick and then just glances off my thumb and gives us that sound. All right, and then we come back down to 2, open, then D string 2nd fret, and then 2 on the G string. Then you do a little whammy bar. I'm not going to do the whammy for this tutorial because it's just... In this tutorial, we're going to go over the electric 2 part, or the lead electric part. And we're going to go over everything except for the solo 1 and solo 2, which we're going to do in their own tutorial. But there's still a lot to cover in this guitar part. When I was learning it for this lesson, I had never really learned it this well before, and I probably played this song 100 or 200 times live over the course of my lifetime. So it was really fun to learn it the right way and realize that I was playing some of these riffs just a little bit wrong. So let's go over them all right now, note by note, and get them as close as we can to that original recording. All right, we're gonna start right with this intro riff. Looks like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's do it. We have open D string, 2 of G, 3 of B.